What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Richard Prophet, the last dragon, a god in the city. And it's that time again, my friends. Yes, it's that time again. Rolex predictions 2023. So let's cut the crap and let's delve right into it. Let's run the best intro in the game and we'll get into it. Yeah. What's up, everybody? Your host, Richard Prophet, the last dragon, a god in the city. And before we get started on today's video, I want to send a special shout out to the cookie girl in Jin. What's up, guys? How are you? They just sent me a brand new intro for tonight's video, and we're gonna play it before we get started. Check it out. Thanks, guys. Hi, cookie girl. Hi, Jin. A god in the city.
It's your host, Richard Prophet. Apex Predator, Last Dragon. I'm at my Lake Mayaka Park with my buddy, Jin. And we're just like, look at the beautifulness of the lake, the birds, the sun, and the sky. Very nice, very nice.
Beautifulness. What can I say? Cheers, fam. Welcome back. Before we get started, let me just say something real quick. I hate in today's era, right? I hate when you hear young people say, "Oh, I can't find a job. I can't find a job." We're living in the era that you don't have to find a job anymore. You could just create a job. Check this out. So I'm sitting here just relaxing, having a smoke, and look what I'm looking at. Right? I'm looking at the boats pass by, and let me show you what this guy did. Look at this guy's job. You see him? You see him? He sits there with his camera and he records the people passing by on their boats, and he puts it on his YouTube channel, and he makes a living at that. I don't even know if he's the owner of the channel or, if he's an employee of the owner. Let me give you another shot. All right, so you see him there? Look, he's recording the boats passing by, and that's his job. That's his job. Just sit there all day and film the boats passing by. Put him on his channel. That's his job. So I hate hearing young people nowadays saying, "Oh, I can't find a job. I can't find a job." Okay, you can't find a job. Create a job. Be like this guy. Make up a job. Now we're living in a time where you can just make up a job and make a living at it. And some people making a great living at it. Let's get back into what we do. JFK on the wrist. So we talk about Rolex here. So it's that time again. It's 2023. Everybody's making their watch predictions. I got leaks. People are sending me leaks already. I don't know if these are doctored up, photoshopped up, but people are saying these are leaks or whatever predictions. I don't know. Who knows anymore? But what I do know is more than one person has sent me a supposedly quote-unquote leak of the solid gold landlord, green dial, green bezel. So like a solid gold Hulk, right? AKA solid gold landlord, green dial, green bezel. So, and people are saying, "Oh, this is a leak, this and that. If you have been here longer than a day, you know that I predicted that In 2020, if you don't remember, if you're new here, if you've been living under a rock in the Rolex community for the last 3 years, I'll include that video here at the end of this one. So I even got a little mock-up of it, and I put it on the front page of the channel. So I'll include on the front page of the video. So I'll include that here at the end of this video. But yeah, I mean, for me personally, I think, hey, it's time. It's time for them to make a solid gold, green bezel, green dial landlord. It's about that time. Green and gold always works. Look at the John Mayer. Green and gold always works. And, you know, on the landlord, aka the Submariner, solid gold, yellow gold, green dial, green bezel would just be like a super runaway hit, home run, bases loaded home run. It could be your only one and done precious metal watch, or if you're just a precious metal watch wearer, that could be your only your one and done. Look, man, for me personally, couple of things. A lot of people also predicting they're gonna do the landlord watch in platinum. I don't see it, and here's the reason why. The white gold, man, the white gold new rendition landlord, people calling it the Smurf or whatever. I know the original one was called the Smurf. I don't know what they're calling this latest release of the white gold landlord watch, aka Submariner. I don't know if they're calling it the Smurf or whatever, but I don't think it's selling well. And why I say that? Because me personally, I've been offered that watch at least 3 times from 3 separate ADs. I've been offered that watch at least 3 times from 3 separate ADs, and I've turned it down 3 separate times. I'm sorry, I just don't think that watch is a winner. It looks too much like steel. I understand if you know, or whatever, but I don't think you're gonna spend $44,000 US with tax to if you know type of deal. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, and you know, a yellow gold landlord, solid gold Submariner, it looks fantastic. I don't think it looks as good in white gold. That's just my opinion. I don't think it looks as good in white gold. Can they do something rose? Sure. They can do something in rose, but rose with the green? I mean, it worked with the president when they did the rose with the olive green. That worked. But a rose with that Hulk green? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it has to be yellow, you know. Anyway, when you think of gold, gold is yellow. Yeah, man, but, you know, I mean, hey, that's just how I feel about it. So, will they do a platinum one? I don't know. Who knows? But could be, could be. But me personally, I don't think a platinum one will work, and I definitely wouldn't buy it. You know, platinum with the green. And anyway, why would they? No, I'm sorry. Would they do just the platinum altogether? Landlord. I don't know if they do platinum and with the ice blue. Who knows? That might work. That might look great, actually. But I mean, it will look great. But I don't know, man. I just know the white gold one isn't selling. I got offered it about 3 times. A couple of buddies of mine have been offered it. I even offered it to a few buddies when my ADs tried to give it to me, and I said, no, I'll pass it forward. And nobody really was interested because they thought it was steel. They would have been interested at $10,000, $12,000, but they weren't interested at $42,000, $44,000. Now, if it was yellow, they would have been interested. You know what I mean? So, yellow. But anyway, so as for the leaks, as for the predictions, solid gold, yellow gold, landlord, green dial, green bezel, aka solid gold Hulk. Sure. Sure. Will that work? Sure. That'll be, a home run with the bases loaded, grand slam. Would that work? Sure, hell yeah, you know. But are these official leaks, or are they just mocked up predictions? You know, I don't know. That's what people are sending me. I'll include a picture of it here at the end of what people are sending me. But I'll also include my video that I did in 2020 predicting this very watch. So if it is true, if they do release this watch in 2023, that means I've been ahead of all the other YouTubers for at least 3 years. You know, your favorite watch YouTuber? I've been ahead of him for the last 3 years, at least 3 years, man. You know, that's what I'm saying, man. All you people out there watching all these other YouTubers talk about Rolex, this and that, you know, that's all fine, but, and they get all these thousands of views or whatever, sure, of course, because they got all the masses, they got all the sheep watching their videos. But they, the sheep herders, are watching my videos. Your favorite watch, I am your favorite watch channel's favorite watch channel. And that's just the fact. You can ask them, hey, or you can check their titles, you can check their topics of conversation, check you know, the name of their videos, and then go back, search that in my catalog and look at the dates. Man, my stuff has been ripped off for years. But anyway, now it looks like Rolex is listening. If they actually are made the all green solid gold landlord, it looks like Rolex is watching the Dragons videos. And what can I say? I love Rolex. And then as for any new steel piece, I mean, don't get me wrong, no disrespect to anybody. But as I said before, I'm not wearing a steel watch anymore. I'm not buying any more steel watches. And I'm not wearing any two-tone watches. From now on, every day of my life, I would wear a solid gold watch. A solid gold Rolex will be on my wrist. A solid gold Rolex will be on my wrist the day I die. The day I die, the day I'm in that ambulance. The paramedics are going to be like, wow, cool, that guy has a solid gold Rolex on his wrist. And that's just the fact. That's how it's going to go. Not knocking anybody else, but at this point of my life, at this point of my career, you know, I mean, man, look, my watch collection now, you know, with my solid gold pieces, you know how in the movie when they say, you see this watch, this watch costs more than your car. And now where I'm at in my collection, you know, I can say, you see this collection, this collection costs more than your house. Look at that boat. One of those Von Dutches, I think it's pretty cool. But anyway, oh, look at this. Wow, that one is nice. With a boat like that, you gotta have a crew. Very nice, very nice. But anyway, yeah, so my collection is worth more than, you know, houses out here. You could buy a nice house with my collection at this point. So I say that to say this, not to brag. I'm just saying that I'm not, for right now, I'm just taking, I was offered the watch today. You know, truth be told, I was offered a, my buddy the Ghost sent it to me, a gold, rose gold Sky Dweller on the Oyster Flex. I think it was rose gold. I'll include a picture here at the end. But yeah, I was just offered that today. And beautiful watch, lovely watch, don't get me wrong. Oyster Flex is great, rose gold and Sky Dweller is beautiful, but I'm not buying any more watches right now, man. I mean, you know, I think I have enough right now. And as I said, I'm only collecting gold pieces from here on in. And if you're part of the initiated family, you already know about my steel pieces and my two-tone pieces. You already been privy to that information. So If you don't remember, go back over to the OTI side and check that out. But yeah, man, so I'm kind of cool with gold watches right now, with new Rolex watches right now, because I said I'm only going gold. And, you know, a solid gold piece from Rolex, you know, all in, taxes included, you know, entry level's 40 grand. So, you know, I got a few right now, and I'm good right now. So, and that's, you know, entry level. If you go diamonds, or if you go bigger, like the Apex Predator, you know, it's way more than that. Or you go diamonds, you know, it's more than that, you know. So the Landlord is more than that. So that's just entry level. So what I'm saying is, I'm good for gold watches right now, unless they come out with something where, you know, I just can't say no, and I'll have to like jump out the window on it, man. But like, I got an OTI video that's about to go up, that I sat down with a Rolex AD actually in Miami yesterday, and we sat down, we chopped it up, we talked something, and, you know, we talked about a couple of pieces. So if she calls me on those, then I just might say, you know, okay. But other than that, unless they completely hit it out of the park or something, I'm just gonna sit it out for a few. If they do the all green Landlord in solid gold, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. But other than that, I'm just going to be sitting it out and cheering on the guys that are out there picking up new watches, because there's no cheerleading going on. Really, in today's society, there's not much cheerleading going on, and in the watch community, there's a little more cheerleading going on than normal, but it's still very, very low. So I'm here. I do, you know, I got a new Rolex. I got a new Rolex episodes. You know, I do that, and I shout out the family here that's picked up a new watch. Now what I'm doing, I'm putting it up on my page, on my story, and on the post to keep it up, and shout out new guys that are picking up new pieces, especially 2023 going forward. Everybody that DMs me a new watch they just picked up, I will be putting it up on my page and tagging them in it, unless you tell me please don't tag me, but I'll tag you in it and put you up on my page. But like I said, unless they come out with a solid gold, because I'm only buying gold watches, yellow gold or maybe rose, unless they come out with an all gold Grand Slam knockout, or unless an AD calls me on one of these particular pieces that I'm looking for. And just to give you a hint, they're flooded in the face, you know, a bejeweled, you know, precious gems piece, you know, I'll just be sitting it out for a while, because, you know, I got a house in a watch box. So I'm just kind of gonna be chilling for a while and cheering on everybody else in the community. Yeah. But shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody that's going to pick up new watches in 2023. Like I said, send me your watches and I'll be happy, really proud to put up your watch on my page and call you my brother, part of the family. All right. I'm your host, Richard Prophet, the last dragon. And that's today's video, man. God bless. Let me take you out with a couple shots of the river. another tub. So there. It was the time I wanted to be a tugboat captain. But my life brought me this way. God bless America.
It's your host, Richard Prophet. Apex Predator, Last Dragon. I'm at my Lake Mayaka Park with my buddy Jen, and we're just like, look at the beautifulness of the lake, the birds, the sun, and the sky. Very nice, very nice.
Cheers, family.